Duggar history. Why did Jim Bob approve of Ben Seewald? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Duggar fans are looking back at the family's history and asking an important question. Why did Jim Bob Duggar approve of Ben Seewald? It looks like this is something that fans didn't previously know much about. So this is why it's being discussed so heavily now. Keep reading to find out more about Ben and Jessa Seewald and how Jim Bob might feel about them. Jessa and Ben formally began courting in September 2013, and they tied the knot on November 1, 2014. After 8 years of marriage, the couple has 4 kids. Ben is currently a pastor. Though Jessa was raised in the IBLP, Institute in Basic Life Principles, Ben is a Calvinist, so this is one fact that certainly baffles fans. Fans assume that Jim Bob prefers his kids marry within their religion. After all, his family follows many strict beliefs within the IBLP. It's very important to them. Ultimately, fans don't know the full truth about why Jim Bob approved of Ben marrying Jessa. On Reddit, fans and critics are discussing the possible explanations for Jim Bob allowing these two to get married. One fan sparked the discussion by asking whether Ben was ever involved in the IBLP. As it turns out, he was not. One Reddit user dug up some details and revealed that both the Seewalds and the Duggars were involved in Vision Forum. According to Wikipedia, this was a conservative Christian organization that advocated for biblical patriarchy, creationism, homeschooling, family-integrated churches, and quiverful beliefs. Another user offered additional insight and said Jim Bob didn't have a problem with him because he was practically a child and he could control him, and he was right. He controlled Ben from the beginning, and before Ben got the job as a pastor, he worked as a handyman for Jim Bob. Others seem to agree that Jim Bob Duggar approved of Ben Seewald simply because he could keep a close eye on him. This also allowed Jim Bob to make Ben more dependent. On Ben and Jessa's wedding day, he was just 19 years old, so he was young and not very self-reliant yet. Title: Duggar history. Why did Jim Bob approve of Ben Seewald? In the intricate web of Duggar courtships, few stories have sparked as much curiosity as that of Jessa Duggar and Ben Seewald. From the moment their relationship became public, fans and followers wondered what led Jim Bob Duggar, the famously protective and traditional patriarch, to give Ben his stamp of approval. After all, Duggar courtships aren't typical teenage love stories. They're carefully guided steps toward marriage, where faith, character, and family values matter more than flowers and dates. So what was it about Ben Seewald, a soft-spoken young man from Hot Springs, Arkansas, that made Jim Bob say yes? For starters, Ben made his intentions clear from the very beginning. Unlike casual relationships, Duggar courtships begin with purpose, and Ben didn't shy away from that. He expressed a strong interest in getting to know Jessa with marriage in mind, a quality that surely appealed to Jim Bob's standards of commitment and responsibility. Ben's respectful approach and serious mindset stood out in a world where many young men his age were in no hurry to settle down. Another major factor was faith. The Duggar family's entire lifestyle is built around their strong Christian beliefs, and Jim Bob has always emphasized the importance of shared spiritual values in relationships. Ben, a committed Christian himself, demonstrated not only a deep understanding of biblical teachings but also a desire to lead spiritually, a key trait Jim Bob looks for in potential suitors. He wasn't just quoting scripture, he was living it. That authenticity mattered. But what also helped win Jim Bob's approval was Ben's willingness to learn. At just 17 when he began courting Jessa, Ben was young by Duggar standards. But rather than being seen as immature, he was viewed as moldable. He began working with Jim Bob, assisting around the Duggar household, and eagerly absorbing advice on everything from theology to home repair. In many ways, he became a student of the Duggar way of life. Jim Bob also saw a natural compatibility between Jessa and Ben. Jessa, strong-willed and confident, found in Ben a quiet strength and unwavering devotion. Their dynamic didn't clash, it complemented. Jim Bob recognized that, and as a father who believes in thoughtful matchmaking within a faith-centered framework, that chemistry mattered. Critics may say that Ben didn't fit the usual mold. He wasn't a Duggar family friend or part of their close-knit homeschooling circle. But perhaps that was exactly why Jim Bob took a closer look. Ben's outsider status didn't disqualify him. Instead, it offered a new kind of loyalty and perspective. In the end, it wasn't about charm or background. Jim Bob Duggar saw in Ben Seewald a young man with a heart for God, a respect for authority, and a genuine love for his daughter. And for a Duggar dad, that was enough. Their journey, now marked by marriage and children, continues to unfold. And it all began with a quiet yes from a protective father who saw potential in a boy willing to grow. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Reality TV 24 channel and stay with us.